And we are recording. Let's see here. Okay, just making a couple of settings here. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. So, hey, it's been a day or two. Actually, it's been about a month since I've streamed. I've been taking a little break and decided to come back and talk about Stararmors, which is my new fort that I've been working on for a couple of weeks. So let my buddy Ian know that I'm alive because he was kind of excited and he'll probably stop by the stream. All right. So let's see here. We had a couple of things going on. I kind of want to give a tour of the fort, and I kind of wanted to wait till he got here. But we shall. I want to check something here. So this is a silver statue of. All right. Thackum Flicker. Okay. Thackum Flickered Brave. We want to remember that. Thackum Flickered Brave. Because I want to see that he's a Cyclops that attacked us. And I want to actually see if I can carve a memorial slab to him so we can find out which dwarf killed him. Yeah, I actually mean that. Thackum, okay. Ivagu Anj, yeah, that's him, right? All right. We're going to engrave that. Thackum Evegu. Let's just make sure. Flicker Brave. Interesting. Dead missing. Let's go to him. Yeah, that was him. Thackum Evegu. So there's the one thing about the game is that it's a mix of Dwarven and a mix of English. So that was definitely the Cyclops that we killed. We also have a situation here where, let's see, he's a militia. Is he the one I want to? No, he's healthy. Health treatment. Okay. There was a dwarf who is pretty injured, and I want to give him a nickname. So we're gonna sort the prof. No? Alright. But he was he's one of my militia commanders. Let's see which one he is. He was Datton. Alright, Datton. Yeah. Yeah, militia captain. Here we go. And he's got, yeah. So we're gonna rename him to Possum Bane. Because he had a run in with an opossum, like an agitated giant opossum. So we're gonna give him a no she sorry we're giving her a nice nickname. And where is she right now? She's like she's like working on stuff. She needs some treatment. Yeah. Oof. I think the doctor tried to treat her earlier and she just wouldn't have it. All right. So where are we? Well, let's take a look at the world. This fort was a concept, right? And so here's the continent of coloring. Actually, no. The world is, I forget what the name of the world is. But if we look at the world, it's fairly uninhabited on the east side, right? We go north to south on the east side, and while there's some civilization, especially like in the middle here, it's pretty. It's there's not a huge amount of civ. But if we go to the north, we have a whole bunch of goblins. If we go to the east, we've got you know, multiple civilizations here, dwarves that we're actually at war with. Um, our government is the Wet Shield, right? And the dwarven name of our fortress is Vertosid. Stararmors is the English for that. And so our fortress is right here on the coast. My concept was I wanted to do a fortress on the coast next to the sea and actually have some construction like at the surface level, and you know, I thought that would be kind of fun. And what I've realized is I'm sort of in the middle of untamed wilderness by settling out here. Now, what I have not been able to find, by the way, is my civilization's capital. Because if we look, my civilization is these blue guys, the Wet Shield. But none of the biggest thing we have seems to be this dwarven fort here. And if I look at the civilization, the Wet Shield, like, there's just, yeah, I mean, there's nobles and stuff. But it's really kind of, I'm not seeing where they even are on the map, right? So we got some hillocks up here, which are part of our, 20 people there, 20 dwarves there, less than 10 dwarves there, less than 10 dwarves there, 10 dwarves there, right? This seems to be the cluster where my civilization is, and then we've got, these guys are are dwarves that are in an alliance to us, but they're not our civilization. And if we continue to go, to the east, we got some other places that we're allied with, right? But I never have been able to find like my capital. And then over here in the southeast, this is where there's all sorts of civilization and mostly humans, but I think there's some dwarves scattered about in here, but this is like a huge human empire in the southeast. And then there's some elves here, right? And then we've got a human fort right here, some more human civilization here, and then again, we've got Stararmors, which is on the coast here, the southern part of our empire. And to be completely frank, my goal at this point, my real goal is to have Stararmors become my civilization's capital. And once I do that, I'll be happy retiring. Right? But I feel it's kind of like for my civilization's glory, I've gotta like turn Stararmors into the capital before I shut the fort down. So what I feel like is that I'm in this world, I feel like we're sort of a minor power, the civilization, which is fine. All right. So what's the deal with Stararmors? What are we actually looking at? So the fort itself has a gate that's upright now. We've got the gate closed, which leads into the trade depot. It's winter, and you can see there's no snow in the ground, so it's actually a very temperate area that we're living in. You can see the remnants of my dump here. That has since been transferred into the fort many levels down. I'm no longer dumping on the surface. And the reason is that there's a lot of agitated animals. That has been my struggle from the beginning, is dealing with the agitated animals, because again, we're in untamed wilds. And the more that we do it pisses the animals off and they attack. So what I've done here is this wall right here is a relatively recent build, and I'm just going to take a quick look and see if I've got any of my dwarves outside of the fortress itself. And I'm not really seeing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to forbid this door so that the dwarves won't go through it. So that's okay. So Ian's not going to be live. Okay. So Ian, if you're watching the recording, that's cool. So I'm gonna give you all a little tour. So the site on this level here, our first tavern, was founded here, and it's actually enclosed. It's the Ode of Abbeys. We have a tavern keeper, we have a performer, we got mugs and stuff, and this place has been, a pretty good draw, right? If we go a Z level up, we have windmills on the roof, which drive two mist generators that as dwarves run through that corridor, they get happy looking at mists. Now, one thing I found out is that crashing ocean waves, even though they look like mist, those don't actually make dwarves happy. That was an interesting discovery. But so what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a tavern that's right on the water, and in fact, it's got glass windows so the dwarves can get a nice view. And when I start the game up and you see the animation, there'll be ocean waves crashing. It's really kind of cool. On this end, we have a tower, which is the barracks for my archery squad, and then it goes up a couple of levels. Right now, these dwarves are engraving fortification windows to fire bolts out of it, and then there's a forbidden hatch on the roof so that stuff won't come in. And I feel like I want to make this tower bigger over time, but it's a couple of levels above the ground. It's like a 4-story tower, I think. Like ground, 1, 2, yeah. So if you count the roof, it's like, yeah, ground, level 1, level 2, and this is level 3. Right, so it could certainly be more epic. This butchery station, this I gotta disassemble and have the dwarves bring the stuff in. This is stuff collected from various agitated creatures that my dwarves have slain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, we're gonna slate this for removal, and that's fine. And what we'll do, you know what? Because of that, yeah, we'll have him come through the front door. So we'll have him pull the lever to open it up. That'll drop this, and then they'll disassemble it and then bring everything in, and then once everything's collected, we can bring the gate back up. Yeah. This bridge, by the way, has killed a dwarf already. When I tested it, an unfortunate dwarf was walking in, and he got smashed by it. It also has killed, well, they might even still be on the kill list. Dead, missing. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, this unicorn. This unicorn was smashed by the gate. I do know that for sure. So that's kind of sad. Womp womp. All right. So as we go down, we'll click down a level. We've got our pasture in here, which I opened up once we discovered the caverns, and then the fungus started growing, so that's cool. Go down to level -3. We've got a ramp that goes down into the initial farming and initial storage area. This is where we've been keeping our lumber. We have an animal training area over here. We've got birds laying eggs right here, and then we've got, as you can see, some storage here. And then we're continuing down, and then this level here at elevation -6, this is the primary crafting area. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to disassemble this, and then I'm going to disassemble the smelter. Why are you doing that, Mark? That's crazy. Well, you'll find out. We're going to disassemble this metalsmith, and then disassemble this metalsmith. All right, here we got some guilds. So this right here is a metalsmith guild. This right here is the hospital. We got a couple of other guilds that we've started. We have a beautiful dining room. We've got our cooking and brewing. We've got a huge temple complex that they petitioned for this. This is a temple to, let's see, this is to the Flaxen denomination, which has 135 worshippers. And as you can see, I've got 152 dwarves. So this kind of actually covers a lot of my population. So this will help with the dwarves this will help with the dwarves who have, worshiping needs. We're hoping that they have a good time there. I actually just got a notification. I want to check something here. All right. So let's see. Face ID. All right, my chart. All right. So anyway, so this temple that was a pretty significant request. Okay. All right. So give me a second here. Fantastic. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading a test result. Needed to look something up, so we're good. All right. So anyway, this main crafting level, we've done most of our work here. Built a lot of good stuff. And this has been like our upper stone storage area. We'll go down a little bit. This is our main residential area. Now you'll notice that it looks a little weird here, and if I turn on mining, you'll see, oh no, it's the aquifer. Yeah, the aquifer. Because I'm right next to there's a light aquifer, and right here is kind of where it started. So that's why this living area looks a little funky. I'm going to zoom out a little to see that. So we go down a little more. We dug. This was for mining and exploration. And as you can see, oops, I should clear that. We've run into some other, we ran into more aquifer, and we actually made a nice well for internal use. Go down to level -9. Yep. Now this is the point where we're just drilling through the aquifer to try to get to dry stone again. And this pool here is by design. That's where the well's drawing from. And even though we're next to an ocean, that water is fresh. So we go down to -12, -13, starting to look a little better. -14. And now this is our library, our burial zone, and this right here is the Countess's quarters. And this right here is the mayor's quarters. The mayor is Doc. He's actually he started as our chief medical, and he might be our chief medical officer. Let's take a look at that. Let's see, who is the chief medical dwarf? Yeah, Doc. He is still the. Oh, and he wants an iron chest in his bedroom. I guess we should make that, and we need to make bucklers. All right. So let's go iron chest. We do not need 10 of those. Oops. We'll just make one. And then we need bucklers. Forge, we'll do 3 iron bucklers. All right, there we go. Anyway, So yeah, the we have a countess, Ism. Oh, we need to actually upgrade some of her stuff, and because she was recently promoted to countess. All right, we'll work on that, and then we got our mayor Doc. So we got some work to do here. We also have a captain of the guard to administer justice. We have no open cases, so that's a good thing. We have a couple of militia captains because we have 3 squads total. We have 2 melee squads and 1 crossbow squad to shoot pointy things at things that bother us. We obviously have a manager, we have a broker, we have a bookkeeper. So we're doing okay with our nobles, and they've been pretty reasonable. All right. So this level, though, has our library. If we look at our library, um, we've got uh, 16 written objects, although those don't appear in the objects menu. I'm not sure what's up with that. And we've got several scholars at work there and a scribe copying stuff. And we welcome all visitors to it. So that's nice. That's nice. Let's fix the zone here because we got some overlap. It done lap over. There, that should be better. Now it's not overlapping some of the other zones. Okay. Meanwhile, I want to check something. We want furniture, slab, and this is for here because I had specifically wanted a slab carved for this guy, Edom, because he fell in the fight with the Cyclops. So I wanted to put a memorial slab there and to commemorate that. These are the slabs for those who died whose bodies could not be recovered. Haven't had any ghost problems, so I've been staying on top of that. So anyway, -14, library, and then administrative, quarters for the count and for the mayor. Down more, we got more quarters. And look, for this guild hall, which is our crafts dwarf guild, we ran into water, so it's got a very interesting shape, and that's fine. And then more living quarters here, and then up here is the captain of the guards quarters, office, and jail cells, which we fortunately haven't needed to use, and then the barracks for the waning mirrors, which is the captain of the guard squad. So there you go. All right, we'll continue going down. This is elevation -16. This is actually the location of the second tavern in the fortress, which you can see we've run into water a few times, and we have some unfinished bedrooms. So this tavern right here is the Gloved Plum, which again has a tavern keeper, has a performer, welcome to all. And I just figured it would be good to have a tavern closer, like further underground for the dwarves, so they didn't have to go all the way up to the surface if they wanted to get a fine beverage. So that's what's going on there. All right, continuing down. It's going to get a little bit boring. We're going to basically see places where we've mined. Deeper, deeper, deeper. All right. And now down here is at elevation -37, this is our new refuse zone where we're dumping the garbage. So the dwarves do have to haul it underground a bit, but, they need the exercise for their short, stubby legs. All right. Down further. This right here, this area is sort of like, I forget why I did this, but I must have had my reasoning, but it's kind of carved out. We have another well. I think we started to run into some water again, and the stairs going down and up are separated over here. And I think maybe one of my concepts was to perhaps build some walling or whatever so that we could lock downstairs up if we needed to. And actually, that might not be a terrible idea. Anyway, but over here we continue our journey down. I think I ran into water and then wanted to find the cavern. So negative 43, negative 45, negative 46. You can see we did a lot of mining. There's so much marble, so much stone to collect. Negative 51. Oh, and look, you can see now we've got the open area of the cavern layer down at negative 51. Right? And then finally, once I saw that, we now have a narrow corridor here, which then is our path into the cavern layer. And that goes down, 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 which has a bridge that I can snap shut with a lever upstairs, multiple cage traps, and a farm down below. And then we carved out here, but these farm plots here are richer than the farm plots up up top. So down here at negative 79, we can grow stuff better. And right now, because of the season, they're spitting out plump helmets. Right, and again, this can be shut should something come from the caverns. But as you can see, we've got a barred door, we've got walls up, so I think we're all right. Continuing down, negative 83, negative 84. Negative 90s. Still going. This right here, I had to build some walls here because there was leakage here that a Forgotten Beast came through. I missed that, and he actually got up into the fortress. And the tale was actually funny because he injured one dwarf, and one of my dwarven children kept biting the crap out of him. So the dwarven child seriously helped kill the Forgotten Beast. Negative 102, negative 103, negative 104. We keep going. And then down, down, down. We've got another transition area here with walls and with locked doors. We've got doors here. We've got a temple here. This is the Foggy Chapel, which is dedicated to Lissig, who 140 dwarves worship. Now, why do I have a temple all the way down here? Well, as you can see down at negative 116, we have a magma sea, and we have magma forges and smelters. And that's why I started to disassemble those metalsmith things upstairs, because we're going to be doing all of our metalworking down here in the magma. We've got the ore gets stored here. The bars that we smelt get stored down here. We've got a metal crafter guild right here. We've got a dormitory if the dwarves don't want to go upstairs to sleep. We've got a dining hall. We've got food. And right here, we're digging this out to make a miners guild. Right? So, and then we're digging this out for both getting more stone and for more storage and possibly expansion. Now, how far down does it go? Well, I'm hitting down, I'm hitting down, I'm hitting down. Negative 123, negative 1. It stops at 129. I can't go any lower than 129. So I think 129 is the bottom of my world. Oh, fire snake. So, interesting stuff going on. I'm essentially making a very underground extension of the fort down at negative 116. I've even made a nice granite floor. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Good. All right, so I'm going to actually let things run. And then let's go back up here. Oh no! That doesn't sound good. That does not sound good at all. All right, let's go find out. The dust concerns me because dust can be very poisonous and problematic. So, and he was annoyed while choking on dust underground. Let's see what he's killed. Okay, so he's killed a pig somewhere else, not here. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and it has no vision. Clear glass. All right, so can this guy actually get to us? Let's camera track him and see what he does. Because he's probably going to try to get to us. And I feel like, can he go through the lava? I don't feel like he can get through the lava, or he would have just done that. He would have flown over the lava sea and killed us. Instead, he's fighting this cave spider over here. And now he's fighting some other stuff. Or does this have a wall around it and he really can't? All right, let's do this. Shit. Okay. I lost him. Not good. I'm concerned about... Here, uninvited guest. I'm concerned about trying to fight him. Because my military is... Like, I just don't know how good they are. So we're going to observe him a little bit and see what he does. Meanwhile, my dwarves are doing stuff, so that's fine. Oh. Did he leave the map? Oh, he left. Huh. Well, go figure. All right, so hey, these guys, meanwhile, disassembled the butcher thing. And we're going to see if they actually recover any of this. No, it looks like they are. Cool, cool, cool. All right, I gotta go AFK. My wife is having a problem with some technology upstairs. I'm going to pause the game because keeping Dwarf Fortress running when you're not there is not a good idea. Alright, I'm back. The Roku in the bedroom was not working, so that was, had to solve a technological problem, which is fine. It's sort of what I do. Alright, so yeah, the Forgotten Beast came and left. I'm okay with that. Meanwhile, these guys are picking stuff up, so that's good. We've disassembled. Alright. So what we're going to do now is, since we've disassembled those forges upstairs, we've recovered their anvils. We're going to make some more forges. Workshops. Oops. Workshops. We need a magma forge. Doink. We'll do a steel anvil. We'll do an iron bar. And then we'll do one more smelter. Workshops, furnaces, magma smelter. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go right here. I'll make that from some iron bars, because we got plenty of iron. Now we've got tetrahydrite, sphalerite, silver nuggets. All right, so we're going to start smelting some stuff. So we're going to smelt native silver ore. We'll take this guy, we'll do a work order. Smelt tetrahydrite, whatever that does. It's silver or copper. Sphalerite, that's zinc. Hematite, that is, we'll do a hematite here, because that I think is iron. Work orders. Smite hematite, and I don't think there's 10 bars. I think we've got fewer. It was 10 ore. I think we got fewer than that. So I'll have them do 8. So these guys they'll start smelting things. All right, now here we're going to make our miners guild. Guilds are cool because they give the nerds a place to not only socialize but teach skills, and sometimes dwarves want to learn a new skill. So we're going to make this a new guild hall, and we want it to be a miner hall, and we're going to make it so that pretty much as long as you're a citizen or a long-term resident, you're allowed to be here. We're going to smooth it, which is always nice. Then we'll do some furniture. We'll do table. So we'll do a table here, a rock salt table. I gotta do the keep building after placement. There we go. We'll do another table there, another rock salt table, and then we'll do furniture, chair, a throne. We'll do gypsum thrones so that they'll both match. Gypsum thrones, and the thrones are up at the surface. They're gonna have to haul them down, but that's a shame. And let's see, do we have any statues? Because that would be kind of nice. Furniture, statue. Actually, is that the one I commissioned? I want a statue of Thicket Zaslin. And I thought I commissioned that already. A stone statue. See what this is. Thicket Crystal Cloud. Is that him? Thicket Crystal Cloud? Would it have done that? Thickets. Let's take a look. Citizens. How many thickets do I have? Oh, God, that is him. Okay. So that's the statue I commissioned. Interesting. So furniture, statue. Yeah. That because he's my legendary miner. So we'll have a statue of him hugging his lover. That's fascinating. Whoa, what's going on here? Did that forgotten beast come back? Oh. Is this the same guy? Oh, yeah. Oh, look, and it's been damaged. So he's not having a great time. He's fighting stuff, not having a great time. Meanwhile, my fisherman was being harassed by an agitated albatross. Is this guy like killing these plump helmet dudes? Oh, yeah. The plump helmet dudes are not happy. They're kind of up. Ah! Ah! His deadly forgotten beast dust. He's like doing serious damage here. What happened here? Resume, please. Got too many people standing there. So this forgotten beast apparently can't get to my actual living, can't get to my dwarves, which is good. Oh, these guys are all socializing. Okay. Oh, jeez. That dwarf is in the way, so we can't finish the statue. Yeah, for the love of all that's holy. All right. So be it, dwarves. So be it. So let's take a look at this dwarf who has been Thicket Zaslin, who has been immortalized on the statue. Let's learn a little bit about him. So 77 years old. He where is he? We're going to pause the game. So I think this is probably his bedroom. His relationships. So is Abley female or male? Okay, so Abley is female and Thucket is male. Okay, so that's, I mean, dwarves are, they sometimes have same-sex relationships. That's okay. But they're lovers, right? He is 77 years old. Some of his clothing is not doing so well. That's what these X's are. It means it's wearing out. He's got a lot of crowns too. But I think it's time to make some new clothing. we look at his health, he's susceptible to disease. He has a broad body, made broader still by no shortage of surrounding lard. Oh, my word, so he's a little chunky. Very low cheekbones, his nose, he's wide, rust eyes, his lips are thin. His hair is over. Okay, so let's take a look at, has he ever been hurt? No, he's managed to stay in pretty good shape. Great intuition, very good feel for social and ability to read emotions, but he has poor focus, and if he sense for music, a shortage of patience, very bad, and a really bad memory. Well, but he's really good at hitting rocks. So, you know, that's cool. Where the heck was that? He has an utterly languid pace of easy living, calm and slow. He has a low sense of self-esteem. He tends to think after seeing... So he saw a dead body in 252, which means he thinks before acting. He's often envious. He often acts with compassion after a new romance in 250. He's slow to anger after being forced to endure the decay of a friend in 254. So he seems to have learned... Oh, he doesn't really care about anything anymore. That's so sad. Doesn't like self-control. Sees family important. Views tranquility as the highest ideal. Thinks it to present a bold face. He dreams of mastering a skill, and this dream was realized. Nice. So what are some of his needs? He's not distracted. He's unfocused. He's distracted being quiet. He's unfettered after drinking. He's unfettered. He's level-headed. So he sometimes is a little bit of a troublemaker, it looks like. That's okay. Legendary miner. Rusty at some other stuff. Does he have any... Has he killed anything? He has not killed anything. And he mines, and he also does medic stuff. Yeah. So we're just going to call him Rockstrike as his nickname. Yeah. That's now his nickname, since he's our legendary miner. And peace upon you, Thickot. I wish you all the happiness with your lover. Now this guy, agitated albatrosses. Yeah, there's the agitated wildlife is a royal pain in my tail, because it comes in here, causes trouble, and has actually like killed, like some of the agitated wildlife has injured or killed dwarves. So that gets really irritating. But yeah, I think as long as they've picked up, we're not going to worry about that stuff. So here's what we're going to do. What are we going to do? I guess we could leave this open. One way in, one way out. Yeah, we're not going to freak out too much. And you can see the ocean waves crashing. Wow. That forgotten beast keeps going ham on stuff down there. And just... Oh, and you know what? We've got that slab now that should be ready for the Cyclops. So let's see here. Furniture. Slab. We're going to put it in front of the statue of the Cyclops. I think that was him. Thackum. Yep. And once that's placed, we're going to be able to see how the Cyclops died. Because that's the unanswered question. So I'm going to wait for the dwarf to bring that up and install it. And then we'll go down and see about that statue in the guild hall. There's that friggin' albatross. Oh, it's an osprey. Agitated osprey. So much agitated wildlife. It's actually a little irritating. We're going to unforbid this door. We're going to pull the lever to close that, so maybe the birds will stop flying in. We won't have a caravan coming for some time anyway. Boom, gate closed. Now they can come and go through the door. Is he bringing the slab? Probably. Yeah, he's constructing building. He's moving slowly. I'm guessing he's bringing the slab. Return the slab. All right. Let's read the slab. To Thakin, the slab, the memory of that went missing in the year. Oh, he was a devoted father. Oh, that is sad. So it's not giving any particular credit to a dwarf for the kill. So maybe he bled out and it's not, again, not giving credit to a particular dwarf. So I guess we'll never know the truth of who slew him. I feel it. So this is Edom, who passed away in the fight. Edom Gadameralds. And I feel... No, Edom Onsen. Let's read his slab. Yeah, this guy was killed by the Cyclops. So that's interesting. They sometimes seem to have, like, the same name. Edom Unadzerter. Was the chief medical dwarf for a spell, but so from 251 to 252 was killed by the... So this one right here... It's like he has the same two names. Let's look under dead missing and look at Edom. Again, maybe it's a question of the language. I guess he's not on the list anymore. Oh, no, there he is right there. He's the Axe Dwarf, Edom Minodsor. But which Edom is this? Edom Gadameralds. Do I have an Edom Gadameralds? Did I make a plaque for the wrong... Did I make a statue for the wrong Edom? Maybe it's like they have maybe it's when they have the two names. I don't know. I'm confused. But it's fine. Adventures. Edom Gadameralds. Oh, see, yeah. Edom, I know Sidurs. And yeah, it's two different names, right? They go by, there's, I guess, their English version and their Dwarven version. So Gadamerald's is legit, and Eno Cedar is legit. So this, yeah. So it's the same dwarf. Oof. Spending all my time trying to figure that out. But essentially, this dwarf, who was the chief medical dwarf and was removed from the position, was slain. Was slain by the Cyclops. And the Cyclops, we don't have a definitive. We don't have a definitive killer. All right. Oh yeah, let's go check on that. All right. So stop. Okay. So now what did we need here? Doc needed an iron chest in his quarters, and Doc's quarters are where? Here. Yeah. All right. So let's place that furniture, chest. We'll place it. We'll put it in his office. Wait, where's the iron chest? Did we not make the iron chest? Why are we chaining him? Oh, God. We violated a production order. Dang. That's a little harsh. Now, why aren't we making this chest or these bucklers? All right, so we're throwing the one guy in jail for a bit because he pissed off the mayor by not doing what he asked him to. Whatever. Let's resume that. The giant emu? Where is this happening? Oh, wow, look at that emu. That is giant. Oh, and I guess they're shooting bolts at him from up top. Oh, yeah, see, you can see. Take that, emu. Oh, working as intended. So cool. Giant louse. Where the hell is that happening? There's a louse up here? Oh, wow, I guess there is. Sheesh. All sorts of agitated crap. Really starting to get on my nerves here. Why are we not doing this stuff? Hmm. They're all off duty. All right. Why do we have an angry dwarf? Well, you're just gonna have to get over it. I guess they're socializing there. Why are you guys not actually doing work? Hmm. This guy got hurt. All right. See, this is concerning me that these guys aren't, that they're not like working on this. We cancel that. And now we'll try that again. Iron chest. Make iron chest. 1. And the production order is no longer there. So we don't have to worry about that. Meanwhile, this right here, this needs to be fancier. So we're going to do this. We're going to go furniture, display, a silver pedestal, and then we're going to put something nice on it. And what else does she need? 1 weapon rack, 1 armor stand. Okay, needs another weapon rack and needs another armor stand. Military weapon rack. A shale weapon rack. Military armor stand. We need it. We'll put an armor stand in our office. A borax armor stand. Okay. All right, so we're going to assign a new display item. Actually, let's see what the object is. We have a, this is actually a leather, yeah, a leather vest. So we're going to display that here. So it's going to be armor. And that'll amp the value with tomb up. And that's what she'll wear in Valhalla. Or wherever dwarves go. All right. So that, does that mean it's a task underway now? Man, these guys are like friggin' lazy. I'm actually concerned because none of the magma stuff seems to be working. Let me try something. Workshops. Magma Forge. It would let me do that there. Does that mean that... I am not down far enough. That is the problem. I'm not down far enough. Son of a bitch. I need to be down one more level. Ugh. Okay. That's fine. I can't believe I did that. We'll just dig some stairs. And then dig out to put the forges. Son of a... I knew it had to be something dumb. Oh, but we can't dig stairs. We have to construct stairs. Fuck. Okay, hang on. We're gonna need to take the floor out and just dig stairs. I'm so dumb. That's all right. Are you guys gonna rip these floors open or not? There we go. And now Now we'll do some constructions. We'll do floor. All right, here we go. Oh, that was embarrassing. It wasn't working because... Yep, there we go. So embarrassing. Builds, okay. Furnaces. Ugh. Yeah, helps if, you know... Helps if you know what you're doing. Alright. And then we'll build some more iron. We'll build some more magma smelter, magma forges. And now they'll probably actually like make stuff. Oh, caravan has arrived. Let's pull the lever urgently. Hopefully we don't nuke the caravan. Boom. Okay, we did not nuke the caravan, so that's good. We make another work order, and we're going to go iron chest. We're going to do... screw it, we'll do 10. I don't even care. because they might come in handy. You know what? 10 is extreme. We'll do 5. God, I was like, why aren't they working? Well, because they weren't going to be working. Look at that. He's going to be doing stuff. Petitions. The Hall of Avalanches has many members. All right. So Hall of... Actually, yes, we will approve that because I think we're working on that already. So we just need to make this place nicer and make it into a guild hall. And in fact, we can probably do that by engraving the artwork. So let's start with that. And if we have to, we'll put fancier things in there. Ah, that was so embarrassing. There we go. How much hematite do I have? I want to get that smelted. 8. Okay, so work order for 8 hematite. Oops. There we go. Then we'll get some smelting done, so that we have the metal. All right, let's go up here. Let us move trade goods. Well, they probably won't even take. They probably won't even take food because it was made of living things. Stupid elves. Elves are a pain to deal with because you can't trade in wood containers. Where's my gems? Oh, I probably don't have them. Alright. Well. Yeah, my gem bin's almost empty. I need to find more gems is what I need to find. That doesn't actually seem to do jack or shit, the sort changing. Ugh. I don't even know what's in that. I don't care about trading with these stupid elves, I've realized. Yeah, because I want my bars and my blocks. I probably want the weapons. Let's bring that anyway, and maybe there's something good in it, or some high value items that might be tradable. Broker, come to the depot when you have a chance. Angry. So 153. How many beds do I have? 163 and 10 I can deploy. So I really should work on finishing these quarters here. We'll use the use closest material command. Bedroom, multi, and declare these bedrooms. Very good. There. Oop. And these bedrooms need to be declared. All right, fantastic. You forget what you were in the middle of, right? And when you pick it back up. All right, we have much to discuss. Then we know that this land is sacred to us. These trees more, although we are loath to spare a single branch, we are willing to ask. We can grant this request. We'll abide by this. Yeah, I think I'm okay with wood, and I can always cut stuff downstairs. Oh, we got a migrant wave. So we started at 154, 155, 156, 157, okay, 158, 159, 160, 161, 162, 163. I'm going to need to make some more beds, aren't I? Fuck. Hey, they made the iron chests. Alright, so this is a bigger migrant wave than I thought it was going to be. Oi! Oi! Alright, that's enough! Alright, 172. Let's pause the game and see what some of these new arrivals are about. Herbalist, soap maker, bower, hunter, metal crafter, administrator. So nothing crazy good. All right, that's fine. That's only a fine tomb still? Fine. Make some silver statues for decoration, because I feel we're going to need them for the value. All right, where's the trader? Oh, he's coming. Okay. He's taking his sweet friggin' time. Oh, there we go. It's a unicorn. All right, let's see what we got. All right. You know what? Since we actually do need wood, we're going to take these logs. Oops. Take 2 instruments. These clothes will actually be handy. All right, what can we trade here? That's a valuable crossbow. It's a fairly valuable mace. What? Oh, fuck off. I accidentally tried to give him wood. Make some iron cages too, because that's apparently a problem. All right. So, 172 migrants. Oh, my word. So, I'm going to need... Yeah, we're going to need some more living space. All right, well... Might as well take care of that now. Way 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to go bed. Hopefully there's no... There's silver bars. Give me a break. You can't do the work order. Stupid dogs. So I'm going to start putting doors because that'll kick off the replacement door orders as I use them. So far, so good. Okay, we're continuing to build. I think what we're probably going to do is after I get this set up, probably going to consider calling it for the night. Because we've read 172 people, a metropolis. We pissed off the elves, which, that's fun. Do we have a standing cut gems order? Yes, we do, and now they're cutting. Good. Masterpiece Cage, how's he doing? Claim to Magma Forge. That was satisfied. We're working on. Are we building those iron cages? Yes, we are. All right, so we're actually doing the work orders. Fantastic. All right. Now what we're going to do is furniture, bed. Let's see how many beds I can lay out before I run out. Oh, that's how many. But I can do multi-bedroom right here. Done. Let's see how we're doing down here on this Magma Forge. Oh, he's still collecting stuff. Okay, so we're good. He's not all like, I can't find what I need. Because that can be bad. How many beds do we have? 173, and we got okay, and so there's some dormitories, more beds. I'm gonna want to make some more bedrooms, but there's also the married couples, right? Like, you don't need, if I have 172 dwarves, that doesn't necessarily mean I need 172 bedrooms. What are you working on? Good. But I probably like to overbuild, because otherwise you end up with unhappy dwarves. They're happier when they've got bedrooms. Now, do they have cabinets? That's a great question, right? Oh, we do have some cabinets. Well, that's special. Oh, did I forget to put cabinets in certain rooms that they were made for? Apparently I did, but apparently I also don't care. Okay, so... Alright, we're making progress here. Here we go. Alright, how are we doing here with our possessed dwarf? He's still kind of in a mood, but he's still collecting stuff, so that's a good sign. We're not freaking out yet. How are our nobles doing? She still wants her tomb. It's a tomb. She needs it to be a mausoleum. We forged our iron cages. Very good. Let's see if we have any better engravers. This guy's allowed to engrave. This guy's allowed to engrave. Moths and snails fighting each other. I couldn't care less. Let them kill each other. Here we go. We'll finish doing some engraving there. Oh, iron chest and bedroom. Fine. Oh, he's begun his construction. Fantastic. That means he's not going to go insane. Alright, this mausoleum's going to be bigger than our friggin' bedroom. And it's still just a fine tomb. Well, maybe once we get those statues in there. I'm just glad I figured out the whole thing with the Cyclops and Eden. The Dwarven history is actually pretty fascinating, the way all the lore kind of goes together in the fortress. Alright. So I think in the middle of making an artifact, working on that, things are looking pretty good topside. We're gonna call it, because it's been a nice long session. I think we are fairly close to becoming the capital, and I think, especially if we donate some goods when the Dwarven caravan comes in the fall, that might push us. I think you have the merchants from your civ have to have made a certain amount of money for the leader to decide, hey, you're my capital now. And like I said, that's kind of what we're waiting for. The queen will come and live here. We'll get her set up, and then we can retire the fort down the road as the capital of our civilization on this world, and then start a new venture. I have my eye on a volcano to the west. We might do that. We shall see. In any case, it's been great dwarfing. Y'all have a good night.